All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. And we've had a morning full of great learning about topics, but now it comes down to learning about, talking more about the firm in general. And this is why I wanted everybody here. Because yes, some of us deal more with production or more with sales, but we have to have a uniting feature. Every organization, every team has a purpose of one same mission, one same values, one same goals. And that is what we're here to talk about. Before I go on, I just wanted to, again, thank you guys for taking time out of your day. Some of us have been part of this team a lot longer. Some of us are very new to the team. But again, this is why we want to talk about a same mission. Think about it. I mean, like sports teams, what is their mission? What is their goal? Well, it's to, win a certain game, right? So that's a sports team. That's their mission. And what is their values? The values are different from the mission. The values are what gets you to your mission, to your accomplishment. So we are, I don't see, let me change this. I see Oscar as opposed to me. I'm the speaker. I don't know why I'm not showing up here. I'm going to, Oscar, can everybody mute themselves except me? We'll have a discussion here a little bit, but as I'm trying to figure it out here. And I know I have another screen here open, but it's because I know people are coming and arriving. So I'm kind of have my participants here listed here. Let's see, hold on, as I'm figuring out.
Is the titles.
Is the tiles.
Full view? No. Full screen? No.
There's Oscar. And this is the one we're recording. So I want us to be visible. Let me close this. And it's so Oscar. Why is it Oscar? I know, right? Oh man. I'm doing the right thing here, right?
It should be speaker view.
Yeah, that's me. Okay. Well, they're joining in. People are joining in. I know everybody's on. Like I said, no answering of phones. I appreciate this is your time to be here with us. Oh, good. At least it changed. It's Evelyn's phone now. But we're getting there. I'm going to give a few more minutes. I think we have mostly everybody. I'll just stick with gallery view for the time being so we can all see each other in video. Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh, Oscar is out and he came back in. I want you guys also, please have a piece of paper nearby, pen and paper. We're gonna do some talking and I'm gonna give you guys work. I know you guys are on screens and I know some of you guys are eating, but at least you don't need it at the very beginning, but please have it for when I call you guys. But I was talking about mission and values. Every organization that is successful has to have a guiding post, something that leads it. It's their map. The values are the map. The destination that you're going to is the mission. So we must have an accomplishment. What is our mission, right? And we're going to talk about it. I have a mission that I developed for the organization that I think is encompassing, but I want to talk about how I want you guys to also think about it because your place of employment, this is your job, and maybe your mission is, I'm here to work, I'm here to make money. Yes, that's a mission, and we all have to have that mission to make a living, right? And to survive in this world. But you have to have a better mission in your life to be able to actually be more compassionate about it, to do a better job on things, and in terms of work, to do a better job of accomplishing things. I'm missing a lot of people, if that's all I'm seeing here. Is there any more people that we should be here?
No, there's no second.
No second page. We should have a lot more virtual people here. I am very upset that not everybody's here. I'm hoping everybody gets here quickly because I'm so excited about it. I've been so excited to talk about this. I get very excited about things, so I'm just trying to. We definitely have more during our weekly meetings than this, but maybe it's because we're all kind of grouped together. So maybe this is it. All right. Well, thank you guys all so much for coming. And oh, we have a late participant. Who is this? my gosh, who is this? Oh. Oh my gosh, who is this? Oh, Lulu sent us a message. Say, oh, Lulu, hi. Thank you, team, for helping out. Lulu, are you talking? Are you saying something? No, Lulu's quiet today. Yes, I'm talking.
A real person?
I've learned to type. I'm talented. I've learned to type. Well, Lulu, where are you visiting us from? You're from England, right? Yeah. Oh, well, Lulu is our guest. She is a goat. And during COVID, she used to just hang out and do, normal goat stuff. But COVID made her have to get re-energized and find a new purpose in life. And what she does is she crashes Zoom parties. She likes to crash them, just like her little goat friends too. And she's here just spending some time. Oh. And she made some noise. So that Lulu is a little more vocal usually, but yeah. Here they are sleeping. Of course, she's in England, so it's sleepy time over there and eating. So, anyways, I just heard about goats crashing Zoom parties, and I booked a goat to crash her Zoom party. Yeah, I booked her. I saw it this past Sunday on CBS Sunday morning, and I said, you know what, we're having a big Zoom party. You were like it.
What's her name?
You didn't know? No. She's from England.
Oh my gosh.
Look at, yeah, they're just enjoying. And obviously it's a little more subdued, but this is it. So thank you so much to everybody. Everybody's a team, and Lulu is right now our team person. So, and she's hanging out. And thank you to everybody. But anyways, this was just something I thought would be cool.
That was so awesome.
I thought
you're getting
hacked.
Me too.
Yeah.
I just thought someone lived on a farm.
Nobody lives on their farm yet, maybe.
Oh.
But so this is Lulu, and I knew she was coming in at 12:10, so which is why I was like, please be here by 12:05 at the maximum, please. I'm gonna get emails, and obviously there's all her friends as well. And the audio must not be working as well because we can't hear her. And you. So fun.
So awesome.
And apparently it's like Lulu's vocal, but then also they try to do like yoga goat there, and it wasn't successful. So, but anyways,
Oh my god.
as we continue to go, let's talk about like a goat. A mission of a goat, right, is to eat and survive and to be able to get through eating whatever they do. Sometimes these goats have eaten shirts. Sometimes they try to eat the bones. So anyways, there's their missions. But what is their values, right? And that picture is, their value is that they like to eat certain food. They like to hang out with certain goats. They don't like when certain things happen to them. So,
And it also stands for greatest of all time.
greatest of all time, goats are greatest of all time. And that's what I want our farm to do. In order for you to have that passion of greatest of all time, you have to really listen to your values. And you really have to follow your mission. Think about Tom Brady, who I think is the greatest of all time. Lovers or haters, Tom Brady has got so many Super Bowls because he's driven by his values and he is continuously on the path to hit his mission. So, that is our thing. And here, as we continue to listen to Lulu as she is, it was lovely to meet you as well. Thank you so much for coming.
I've got to go.
I have to go now. Bye. Bye. Well,
That was amazing.
okay, so now I'm going to get our PowerPoint as I was trying to stall for the first 5 minutes. That was me stalling. So I'm going to share my screen here. Let's get to the meat of it now. Share screen. I had it open. Why didn't it go?
If it's a different tab, you can just go to your Zoom one and then click on the correct tab.
I had it open. I opened up my PowerPoint.
I don't know if you can move the menu bar down.
Sorry, guys, I'm having technical difficulties because I'm dealing with this computer. Let me try this again. Self-share. I have it.
It feels frozen. The goats messed it up.
Okay, there we go. Okay, it's unfrozen. Sorry, here we go. We're continuing here. Oh, this one. Yay, okay, here we go. I'm sharing, are you guys seeing this PowerPoint, the heart and soul of us? Yes, awesome. Well, then I am going to minimize myself. I don't know why Oscar is not here. I am upset by that, but okay.
Poor Oscar.
I know, I'm sorry. I mean, like, it's great, but I'm just like, here are my things. The heart and soul of us. Our mission and values are our heart and our soul. It is, again, I can't emphasize enough. It is like our lighthouse that is guiding us to where we're going. So I want us to develop together our values. This is an exercise of developing our values. So, here we go. They are the building blocks of the firm, as I said. Our building blocks of our firm are our mission and values. Second, it's our team, it's us. We are the second important part of our firm. And lastly, it's our clients. If we're missing one of these things, we are not good. We're not well, we're not healthy, we are not productive, we are not a good firm. So each of them is just as important the other part. We have to have good team members in order to service our clients. We want to have clients in order to be able to work and reach towards our mission and our values. That is our building blocks of our firm. Keep that in mind anytime you interact with clients. Keep that in mind anytime you interact with your teammates. Keep that in mind anytime you're doing work. So, what is a mission? A mission is any work that someone believes it is their duty to do. Not just because they have to, but it's their duty. They have to do it because otherwise they are just feel so incomplete. They feel so weak. They feel so like nothing. They just have to do it. And Mahatma Gandhi said, a small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of human history. Everybody who has changed human history had a passion. Do not tell me that Jesus Christ didn't have a passion. Do not tell me that Muhammad Gandhi didn't have a passion. Nobody wants to be crucified. Nobody wants to be in prison and starved. Do not tell me that Steve Jobs doesn't have a passion. They're all enveloped in it. And I'm not saying everybody doesn't have to be obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it, but that doesn't mean you guys have to. But I want you, when you guys are doing your work, you have to be obsessed with making sure you're doing something well by completing the values, by following the values of the firm, by reaching that mission, by helping those clients. That has to move you. The mission makes you thirsty to reach that place. Your values help you reach that mission. You are thirsty for something. It is your duty to do it. And values, well, those are our person's principles or standard of behavior. One's judgment of what is important in life. And I know, again, this is your work. You might be like, well, this is not my life. This is just work. This is just 8 to 5. Yes and no. Yes, this is your work. But think about it. How many hours do you spend here at work? It's a good chunk of your life. It really is, because the rest of the hours, yes, you might be another, 16 hours at home, but like 5 to 8 hours of those are sleeping, so it's you spend so much time here. And I want you guys to be content. I want you to understand the bigger purpose. When Lorena is returning to me a packet and saying it still has issues, I don't want you to take it personal, because it is about using our values to reach that mission. When I tell you, please talk to the client this way, please answer their way, or let's please try to get them to sign up a contract. It's because it is our mission to try to help them and to try to do a good job. It's your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions, and your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. So I have a current obsession that you guys have. Besides work, I have another obsession. It's called CrossFit. And when I first started doing CrossFit, I hated it. I really didn't like it. It was hard work. I felt super uncoordinated doing lifts. I felt like the special needs kids from class. I didn't really know anybody. I just was there because it was a good workout. And at first I would go only 2 to 3 times a week because I was like, you know what, when I used to go to Planet Fitness on my own, I never really developed a sweat. I wasn't working hard, nothing was pushing me. So then at first I just started like, okay, it's a good way to exercise, it's a good sweat. I know I'm working hard in there. And I want to be fit and I want to be firm. It's for personal, you know, it's for appearances, whatever, you know, I'm there. And then something started clicking in me where it started becoming my my thoughts of, okay, I need to go. A friend of mine started going to that gym and he was more advanced in CrossFit. And he would every once in a while, like when he was there, he would make sure that I was understanding things or at least interact with me. So I started thinking, okay, CrossFit is not that bad. And then these thoughts, I started interacting with more people. So I started having these same words, talking with people. And then as I was talking to these people, I started liking these people and they would hold me accountable to showing up. So my actions were to start just showing up. And my actions started to be to show up. Sorry, Lucy's getting in. Okay, my actions were starting to show up. And as I started continuing to show up and show up and show up, it became a habit. It is now a habit for me to go. Every morning, I have to go. And at first, the habit was external because I was like, people are counting me. If I don't show up, they're going to say something. My friend said, hey, I'll see you tomorrow, so I better show up there. Or the coach is like, where have you been at? They harass me when I haven't done this. But then it became internal. And that's when my habit became a value. Because I was like, it is so important for me to go there because I value feeling healthy. I value feeling strong. I value having that peace and tranquility when I go to the gym. I value those things and they're so important for me, which is why I have to be there. And these values are so important to me that I'm trying to, I realize they're so important everywhere else in my life. I like feeling strong. I like feeling healthy. I like feeling dependable. And so they're now my destiny. And that's where I have carried this out throughout my work. I don't know which one came first, but that's my example of how things can become your values. Okay? So so think about it. Think about your own personal life. Okay? About values. And I want you on this piece of paper, write down 20 words that you would like people to use to describe you. And I know there's a typo there. 20 words that you want people to use to describe you right now. Think about it, 20 words. And I know that's a lot, but really think about it. You want people to think of you as, for me, I'm like strong. I want to be strong. Other thing, dependable. For me, I want to be dependable. Oh, you want people to think you're pretty, funny, good, motherly. I don't know. Please do this. 20 words. And anybody who late joined Lucy, you're gonna have to watch the beginning of this. We had a surprise visitor. Think. And you can write these words what you want people to describe you, how you want them to describe you now, or maybe how you want aspire people to describe you. And you wish people talked about you. So many. Somebody stuck at 5. Oh my. Beautiful, dependable, as I'm looking, trustworthy, caring, kind, sassy, sexy, studious, smart, knowledgeable, mean, tough, understanding, good cook, maybe. I know that's a couple of words, but maybe good cook, motherly, clean, neat, organized, social, friendly, sarcastic, Energetic. Healthy, loving. Oh, Wendy's down, she's got him. Somebody's like, what? Ow. No. How are you guys all doing? How are you all doing over there in the virtual world? I'm like, no, I'm just kidding.
More examples, Lorena, keep going.
Soft, generous, engaging, charismatic, thorough, lovely, spicy. Look at Esther. Genuine. Thoughtful, engaging. I'm thinking of like all these like Hallmark cards is what I'm thinking about, descriptions. We're getting close to it, aren't we? Enthusiastic, committed, a little bit more. We're getting there. What? Unique. Yeah. Funny. Solemn. Quiet. Distracting. Peaceful. Distracting, you know, sometimes I feel like somebody's distracting. Like when I'm having a stressful day, I'm just kind of like, I want somebody to just distract me.
I'm
So,
good at that.
yeah.
Sniffing stuff.
Yeah.
That she is.
All right.
Let me add that 21.
Okay, you guys are getting close. You can finish this up. And now we're gonna get to your next task. Dwindle that list to 5. Your top 5. Like if somebody like was like, these are the words, this is me. Go through a process of elimination. Which ones are the strongest ones? Which ones do you for sure want to be known for? Or which are for sure that you are known for? See, Tracy's still thinking about it. She's tossing it up. Which one do I really like more than the other one?
I have 29.
Oh, Tracy was fast on it.
Oh, wow, gold star.
Gold star.
Gold star.
Gold star. Okay. So those things that you guys circled and are choosing, those are your values. That's what you value so much in your life. That's what you think is so important for you guys, to be able to meet those descriptions, to be able to meet those adjectives, for people to describe you that way, to talk about you that way. Those are your values. That is what guides you. That's what, if you are against those values or do something against them, it almost physically hurts you when you're not seeing that. When somebody thinks differently of you, it's very hurtful, and you're always striving to meet those values because they're guiding you in every action that you do and every day that you take. Those are what guide you. Those are your values. So keep those in mind. Those are your personal values. Now, I'm making you guys move fast. What are 20 words that we want our clients to use to describe us? To talk about our firm, what do you want them to think about us? When they hear Reeves and Associates or the lawyers of Kendall Whittier, what do you want our clients to say? What do you want them to say to other people? What do you want them to say about the experience of working with you? Of the experience of working with our team? When they call our office, what do you want the clients to say? What do you want them to leave with? What thinkings? When they post on Facebook, what do they want you to say? What, you know, and somebody who is completely new to our firm, who is searching out a new firm, what are 20 words we want them to say? And this is where we are, go ahead, you can make your personal list, and we're gonna come up with a universal list. So when new clients call, what do you want them to think after they talk to our firm? And our firm is each one of you guys are all part of the firm, so you represent the firm. What do you want them, when a current client calls, when they're asking about their case or working with us, or we're getting a declaration, what do you want them to think when they have worked with us, when they've dealt with us, when they get a piece of mail from us, when they get a text from us? What do you want clients to think about?
I mean, I want them to think we're professional.
Okay, so let's put some words up here. I know you guys are writing on your paper, but let's go. Professional.
That's what you're doing, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I wasn't sure. I wanted people to brainstorm on the page.
Giving you the words?
Knowledgeable.
What, I'm sorry, what over there?
Are we giving you the words?
Yeah, let's start giving me some words and we'll start listing them on fun here.
Respectful.
Respectful.
Professional,
Okay, professional, respectful.
organized,
Is that a word?
communicative. I was trying to repeat Maria's word. That was not me.
I didn't say, is it a word?
So communication, let's see.
Yeah.
There it is.
I don't know, I put communicative as well.
There
Okay, teacher Tracy says it is a word, so we're good, okay.
it is. Trustworthy,
Trustworthy.
Ya lo dijiste.
Responsible.
Responsible.
respectful,
Committed.
Committed. I'm
Fast.
committed, helpful.
committed.
Straightforward.
Respectful.
Did we say reliable?
No.
Nice.
Empathetic.
That's a good one.
Honest.
Honest. Organized. I don't know if I said that.
Yes, please say
that.
To quote Kristen, the best.
Okay.
Genuine. Ooh, I like determined. Good job, Evelyn.
What did she just say?
Determined.
Inclusive.
Inclusive. That's a good one. I put funny because, you know, have a good time.
You be cracking up sometimes.
That's true. Passionate. That's Amy. That's a good one.
I'm gonna write compassionate.
Yeah.
Compassionate too.
Passionate.
I add that one too.
Tenacious.
I like it. Okay.
Tenacious.
What about people in the virtual world? What else? Give me-
Said empathetic.
Got it. Got it.
Sponsored by Jarrito.
Anybody else? Anything else?
Thorough.
Thorough. Okay.
Represent.
Family welcoming.
Did we say loyal?
Lawyer.
Did anyone said kind?
We have kind. We have
Family
kind.
oriented. Is that what you
Yeah.
What about happy, that's smart?
A good chunk of their life.
Smart. I know.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys. We gotta be smart. Please, smart, knowledgeable, like one thing.
Family oriented. Family oriented.
Okay. Family oriented.
Available.
Available. Life changing.
Life changing.
New beginnings.
Ooh. Esther's the miracle.
Miracles.
Miracle maker.
Ooh.
Expecting miracles.
That's the reason I still.
Innovative.
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 Okay. Anything else that you guys think that I haven't said out loud? I'm looking.
A client
I'm
once,
just for exercise and I'm trying to think what it was.
a client once said we were really advanced.
Reliable, advanced.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, because I told her she could be floating up virtually or through a phone call, and then she goes, "What? How?" And I was like, "Through Zoom." And then she's like, "Oh no, ven avanzados que están." And I lost it.
Okay. I'm gonna read these and if you guys have any other thoughts, let me know. Oh, you know what we have here? People are being pretty awesome with the chat. things. Let me look at these real quick. Fast. Oh, I like that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna read these from the chat. Okay, knowledgeable.
At our own pace.
Okay, I'm very knowledgeable. Reliable, committed, is that up there? Helpful,
Yeah, committed, no, in there.
helpful,
No, committed on there, sorry.
Humble.
integrity. Integrity,
Determined.
determined, we have determined, Evelyn got that, yeah. Humanity.
Inclusive?
We got, I think we have it.
Oh, yeah.
Confident, that's a good one. And then I honestly, fast, I like that, Oscar.
Or efficient. They put new opportunity on there too.
I feel was not a school teacher.
I would have written.
They can't see it anyways, it's for my purposes. Hard workers. Good. Okay. So we have up here a lot of words, but professional, respectful, organized, communicative, trustworthy, responsible, committed. We have respectful again, straightforward, reliable, nice, empathetic, honest, kind, zealous, the best, determined, inclusive, polite, funny, passionate, compassionate, tenacious, thorough, happy, smart, family-oriented, available, life-changing, new beginners, miracle makers, innovative, advanced, different, knowledgeable, helpful, integrity, humanity, confident, fast, new opportunity, efficient, and hard workers. And now you guys know the next task, which is now let's dwindle that to 5. Which ones do we think that is like, yeah, like that has to be us? Respectful, I feel like absolutely.
Committed.
This one's for me. This one is a big one for me. So, but I'll just underline it and we can continue doubling it. Committed, and somebody said respectful. We have to be compassionate or empathetic, same, yeah, same kind of compassionate. We gotta be nice, especially because our cases are, people are usually coming from abusive situations. We gotta be nice, knowledgeable.
Yeah, I think we gotta be smart and knowledgeable.
Okay.
Honorable,
What'd you say over there?
honorable, is that on there?
Honest.
Honest,
Is honest good?
Yeah.
Available.
Hard workers. Man, this is gonna be hard.
Yeah, we have to be smart. No.
Well, we got knowledgeable. Oh, okay, did that work? I kind of also really like this innovative.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Do things different.
I'm looking through this list. And I think to me, the innovative kind of goes with the fast and the efficient. I don't know, I'm just kind of like grubbing things together because those are so important for me too.
Inclusive.
Okay. You guys see anything else? Think about anything else?
I guess responsible and going with hard workers. No.
I mean, I think if you're hardworking, you are committed.
Yeah.
So,
Communicative.
Reliable.
reliable is a good one too. Okay, we good. I'm gonna turn it off because I'm not, we're gonna keep on thinking. Okay, so I'm thinking hardworking is committed. If you're, I mean, hardworking is great. And it's great to be a hard worker, but we don't want to just spin our wheels and be like, ooh, I'm working so hard, I'm working. That doesn't mean anything. That's me spinning my wheels in my car. It is a, if you are, you're committed. That's why you're moving so fast. That's why you're putting that time, because you're committed to the cause, right? So I think this one is so important to us, committed. I'm doing that. Okay, next thing. I think if you're compassionate, you're also respectful. That's to me, compassionate, kind, they all kind of go, empathetic to me, but yeah, we definitely want to be nice. Customer service requires us being nice, and sometimes it's hard when clients are really tough. They themselves just haven't been treated nice, and sometimes cultures, they have to put a thing, so I definitely want to be known as like, and that's, you guys know, whenever we have clients say, you guys are so nice, the staff is so nice, they're just, that's always really good, okay? I definitely think we need to be knowledgeable. We're not dummy firms, yes, we're not only nice and pretty, we also got brains. So, yeah, knowledgeable. I think innovative. We are, I don't know, I think you guys all know, because you guys have worked at, some of you guys have worked at different firms, but it is, we do things different here. And I think it's working for us, and that's how we're able to be available for people. And that's why we're able to move cases faster than other people do. We're efficient. We are trying to find ways. And maybe we don't have the code quite cracked, but we're willing to do things differently. So innovation. Okay. Respectful. Reliable. So we have respectful, reliable, inclusive. And I kind of wanted to dwindle down to 5, the pillars of our firm. I mean, I will tell you also one that I love is tenaciousness, and we didn't even talk about it, but I love, or zealous. Because I don't want us to give up on our clients.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of our clients, you hear them say, I went to another attorney and they said I couldn't do it that way. Or they told me I can't do it. I've been ordered removed, nothing, and we're trying to find solutions for them. So I'm kind of gonna overrule you
Well,
guys.
and I think too, what our firm represents is diversity,
Mhm.
because I love that this is an all female, besides Elijah, we love you.
And the
virtual.
The virtual
Talking about
people.
physical firm, like we represent like many different cultures,
Mhm.
female led, I just think that's, I guess that'd be inclusive, right?
That's inclusive.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 6 instead of 5. Well, hi.
She's like 7.
7,
No.
maybe 10, maybe 10.
Let's do it, firm 10.
Yeah, zealous, inclusive, we want to be inclusive to our clients too, and yeah,
Yay.
we'll do respectful, because reliable, you're committed, you're reliable. That is my person,
Yeah.
that is my person. Now, if you guys ever want to see Lorena upset, don't be reliable, you will get it, because that is my own personal value, that if you're reliable, dependable, it's so important for that. But anyways, you look at these, and we can write them down: committed, respectful, zealous, compassionate, inclusive, innovative, and knowledgeable. Those are the values of our firm. Anytime you do anything for the work for the firm, anytime you interact with a client, anytime you are talking about our firm to anybody else, you are representing us anytime, these need to guide you. These need to be our pillars. These need to be your signs on the roads saying, how do you want people? We want people to think of these things, maybe in so different words or whatever, but when they think about our firm, we want them to think about it. They are committed, they are zealous, they are respectful, they're inclusive, they're compassionate, they are knowledgeable, and they're innovative. Those are our values. Okay. So now, these are our values. There you go. Pretty tree in the middle. It is our tree in the middle. It stands out, and it is our root to the ground. And then so discussion here, how do our values and our mission affect our clients? And I think I've kind of given examples, but I think I'm gonna give a personal example. So this past week, Alyssa, I say past week, it was yesterday, Alyssa met with some family members of a guy who was detained. And they were kind of pushy and they were demanding. They were not kind of pushing, they were pushy. They were pushy and demanding. And they were, yeah. So in her interaction with these tough clients, how would you say that these values, and while we didn't have them listed, how do you think they guided her interaction with this client who's pushy and seriously, like the other paralegals from the other attorneys were like, oh my gosh, they're giving her so much trouble. They're being complete assholes to her. How do you think these values guided her?
So she was still respectful to them and her manner of communication,
Mhm.
regardless of how they were speaking to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I overheard the meeting, a little bit of it, and Alyssa kept on saying that she wanted to help, she wanted to understand, and she kept on saying those things over and over, even though there was like a barrier of communication, but she kept on communicating with them that she does want to help their family member and the predicament that he is in right now.
Yeah, definitely. Respectful. You know, something else that you guys are probably thinking, well, how does it affect our clients? So that was to affect our clients, but I don't have that written up there, but how did it affect our firm? How did it affect you guys by her being, how she interacted with those clients? And honestly, it showed me zealousness. Does she, despite these clients being assholes, or the family members of the class, she still wanted to help the client. She still wanted to advocate strong for them. And she was like, whatever, I'm gonna take the case. I'm willing to take it despite family. But she also defended our firm. When these clients wanted to knock her down on the price we're giving them, she was like, no, I'm sticking to it because I know we are gonna work hard. On top of that, I know that we are knowledgeable and that we're inclusive of them. Despite them jerks, we take jerks and non-jerks as clients. We take them all. And so it guided her, but it made, to me, it was like, because in the past, I would have been like, would have fought for our firm. One thing is fighting for your clients. Another one is defending your firm. And I would have been like, oh, you want those, you know what? I'll just lower the price because you're haggling me for the price. And that's being disrespectful to our firm. We have these fees set for a reason, and we got to believe in our fees. We got to believe in our service. We got to believe in our product. So everything, our values affect how we interact all the time with clients. Our values affect how we represent our clients in the paperwork, in the forms, in the declarations, how we present them to other people. These are everywhere, these values. And so how do our mission and values affect us? And I kind of told you how a mission and values affect me personally from going to CrossFit, and how I have some personal values of like, being dependable and reliable is a very huge personal value of mine. If I don't see it, and if you fail me, you're not completely dead to me, but you're pretty close to dead to me. So if you say you're going to do something, that is so important to me. I don't care if you have said something, if you spread lies about me, or if you have beaten me up, or if you have stolen from me. But if you said, by God, you're going to do something, you don't do it, to me, that's like the kiss of death for me. Like, so it affects me on my relationships, and affects me when I'm like, I say I'm going to do something. It's like, I have to do it. If I don't do it, I'm. So just think about, how do your personal values and missions affect you? And again, if something affects you here in your personal life, it's going to affect us in work. These are our firm values, but I know each of you guys have your own personal values. So our mission statement for the firm, this is what I came up with. And this is constantly being back and forth and being cushioned and worked with. But to me, when I built my firm, I did it to empower every immigrant to reach their fullest potential, and to no longer just have an American dream, but to have an American reality. That's what guides me. Yeah, I want to get, and the way that I've decided to do it with the firm is by getting them status, legal status, getting papers. You guys all know how important it is, papers, how papers can change lives. Those are life changes. We commit miracles when we get people papers. And so that is a big important part of my firm mission. We do it, our firm mission we get them papers. But as we know, the papers aren't just like, oh, you got papers, but it empowers them and their generations and their family because it allows them to have peace of mind, to be confident to be living here in this country, to get a home. Their kids, they can get better jobs, their kids can go to college. Yeah, it completely changes their life. So, but one of my things I love to do is to see how, or just to learn about how I have like a client. Actually, this guy naturalized. He was a SIJ, Special Immigrant Juvenile Visa. He entered. He came over here because he was gay as a kid from Honduras. But when he was here, I saw him as a client and I said, well, your asylum case is so-so, because he hadn't really been persecuted. He was just kind of made fun for. But I also realized he had been abandoned by his dad. And so I did a Special Immigrant Juvenile Visa and I got him that status. I got him legal permanent resident, canceled his removal case. And we just recently made him a US citizen. But in the course of giving him status, he's able to work and send money to his grandma who helped him out. But he graduated from high school, he graduated from TCC, and he's striving and to continue with his bachelor's degree. And so, and he's able to go back from home and he's able to help out his family, his immigrant family from home. So it has lasting impact. So when, just think, okay, yes, we're pushing papers, we're moving papers, we're filling out forms, we're putting packets together. But that packet is going to change their life. It's going to empower them and it will have ripples and ripples and ripples for their life and everything they do. So that's what we do. We empower immigrants. Empower them because as we know, status and legal documents gives a lot of confidence to people, gives opportunities to people.
Can we post this somewhere?
Yeah.
I love this.
You love it?
I do.
I will print it out and we'll put it around somewhere. We'll make it official. But yeah, that was me just thinking of what do I want to do.
We
Yeah.
actually, we need it on shirts, on Rita's Associates shirts, on the back.
I love that idea.
Branding.
Yeah, but I was just, you always hear about immigrants, hey, I'm going for the American dream, I'm gonna reach the American dream. I'm like, well, a dream is a dream, it's great, but you gotta make it a real thing. It's gotta be a reality for it to be actually something. Okay, so can we do a better job of honoring our mission and values with our client? Can we still do a better job? I think we're doing a pretty good job, but yeah, we can. We can do a better job. We can work to be more innovative with them. We can be more compassionate with them. We can work more zealous. And by zealous, I mean, you guys know, these cases are hard. Sometimes, again, these people come to us with no hope when other attorneys have said no. So we got to be innovative to find ways to do it. And sometimes I know that's like, well, you got to be really creative sometimes. But you know what? Creative doesn't mean we're doing anything wrong. It means we're just finding ways to help our clients to empower them. So yeah, and again, I know sometimes clients are really hard to work with and they're difficult, but don't take it personally. Don't think about them. Think about you. Think about how it's you who decides what your reaction to is. They're not deciding your reaction, it's you. How do you deal with them? And how do you honor our firm's values? How do you honor your personal values? How do you honor our mission? And that's it. That is my presentation. Do we have any questions or comments or anything? Probably not, because I just left, this was more of an inspirational talk for you guys. All right, so it's 12:40. Look, I'm gonna hang up. I'm ending recording and I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Amy's going, all right? Thank you guys. So.